So good evening everybody, thank you for being here tonight. So this is our first salvo for the month of April. So we'll be starting off the practice with something that is slow, something that is gentle. Alright, so let's come into your Sukhasana. Please bring your right leg in front of your left, then flesh the palms out as you press your sit bones down. Make some adjustments here and there. Try to lengthen the spine as you sit tall there. Maybe roll the shoulders up and back first. And make sure to reverse it out. Move the head side to side. Up and down as well, but do it so gently. Come back to the center. Come back to stillness. Please place your hands wherever they feel comfortable for you. The crown of the head reaches up, so you don't feel the need to slouch, and you resist the idea of slouching. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhaling. And exhale. Try to slowly arrive in your own respective bodies at this point. Notice where you need to feel. Notice where you need to relax the body. Notice what part of the body is tensing up at this point, or has been tensing up before we even start the class. Try to notice as well in your mental space where you are right now. Are you being flooded with thoughts? Are they bugging you at this point? Can you find the opportunity to just acknowledge them and set them aside first? Knowing that the next 60 minutes of your practice is an opportunity for you to just stay in the present moment. You can always go back to them once we're done with the practice. So continue breathing in and out through your nose if you're familiar with it. Otherwise, just organically breathe in and out. You can also place your right hand on top of your chest, left hand on your belly. Try to feel the belly inflate as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, let it deflate. Placing your hands against your body, you allow yourself to find that connection between your body and your breath. Perhaps you're able to deepen your breath as you make that necessary connection. Last two here. One more. Slowly release your hands. Place your hands down in front of you. You can open your eyes at this point. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, just forward fold. Just allow your arms to be stretched. Bring your elbows down if you can. Try to move your chest forward. Let's do it again. Inhale. Maybe walk a bit more forward if you can. As you exhale, go deep in that fold. One more. Go for the edge. Release. And the next in breath, we walk our way back We stretch our arms forward and up. Give that arms a stretch, maybe move side to side. Individually reaching the right hand up to the ceiling. And back to the center. As you exhale, release your right hand down. In. Exhale, side stretch. All the way back up as you breathe in. Release, lifting down, left side. Let's go for a twist. Breathing in. As you breathe out, twist away. Let's go deeper. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. As you breathe out, maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Left side. Once again. In. As you exhale. Twist from the waist upwards. Back to the center. Release now your legs forward, please. Doesn't have to be very wide. Just allow your feet, okay, to move around the ankle area. Doing circles there. Make sure to reverse it out. Alright. Try to point your toes forward. So this is your plantar flexion. As you exhale, try to bring your toes close to your shin bones. This is your dorsiflexion. Like when you're standing, you're walking. Okay? Point. Flex. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Release. Bend now your knees. Windshield wiper. Hands by your sides. Push the floor with your hands rather. Inhale. As you exhale, release both knees down to the floor. In. Exhale. Inhale once again. Exhale. Come up. Come down. One more in. Exhale. Try to bring both knees down. Maybe you can bring one foot on top of your left knee. Press your right knee back down. Gaze over your left knee. For 3. For 2. For 1. Release your foot down. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale. Knees down. Option to stay. Option. Maybe. Foot against the knee. Gaze over your right. Okay? And then slowly release everything back to the center. Just swing your legs to the left. We're facing the right side of your mats. Push back to your child's pose, please. Make some room there so that you feel much more comfortable as you slowly open the hips as early as now. Inch your hands forward. You get to lengthen your arms there. So you can move side to side like what I'm doing. Giving myself the chance to just become familiar with the shape. Come back to the center, really. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, melt down. Do it again. In. Exhale. Lastly, in. Exhale. In. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Walk your hands closer to your knees. Push the floor with your hands once again. As you breathe in, arch the back. Push your chest forward, lengthen the throat. Gaze up to your nose or the ceiling. Remember not to shrug the shoulders down. Depress your shoulders down. As you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round the spine. Suck the navel in. And again, reaching your chest forward. Sinking your chest into your back. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. One last. Come back to neutral. Work on circling your body piece around the hips. And again, you can always start with smaller circles first. And go for the bigger ones whenever you feel the need to do so, or just whenever you feel comfortable enough to go bigger. Alright, come back to center, please. Come up to your tabletop. And again, move side to side. Maybe adjust the placement of your hands. Your fingers pointing back. Fully stretching your arms there. Externally rotating your shoulders. Good. Release. Walk your hands a bit more forward at this point. Push your bums to your heels. Inhale. Reach your chest forward. Hips over above the mat. Push with your hands, please. As you exhale, push back to your chest. Do it again. Inhale, roll forward, round the spine. As you do that, exhale, moving back. Just move forward and back first. Finding your own rhythm. Finding your own pace, please. Sometimes this one feels easy. Sometimes we feel tight and everything becomes a bit more challenging than the usual. That is okay. Last one. Come back down in your Vajrasana. Release your toes. There. Press your hips against your heels. Alright? Just wrap your right arm across the chest. Bring your left arm under. Opening and closing your fingers there. Give your shoulders a bit more of a stretch. Switch. Left leg or left arm across the chest. Right arm that's under. Right. Shake. We stand on our knees. Curl the toes under, please, just for an added support. Make sure that your knees are directly under your hips. And again, if you have to cushion your knees there, please do so, okay? In my case, I can't. The wood is hard, but that's okay, okay? You can manage. Right foot steps forward. Okay, you want to square the hips. You want your right knee to be tracking over your ankle there. You can just place your hands against your hips there. Or maybe you can work on placing your hands on top of your right knee and just pulse forward and back. Allowing your hip flexors to make some dynamic movements there first. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay still. Since your hands are placed on top of your knee there. Inhale again. As you exhale, push your chest away from the knee, please. Fully stretching your arms along the way. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling if you can. Otherwise, just gaze across the room. Take it easy. Try to make some engagement with the glutes just a little bit. Slowly go back to the center. Release both hands down. Bringing the foot in between. Inhale. As you exhale, stretch the front leg. And again, if you need to stretch or work on walking the right heel a bit more forward, please do so. Like what I'm doing here. Inching my right heel forward so that my hips remain above the left. I flex the foot there. Okay, to work on strengthening my hamstrings. Inhale. As you exhale, forward. In. X. Inhale. Exhale. More in. Exhale. You can stay here. You can walk your hands a bit more forward. You can place your palms down if that is accessible. Try to move your chest forward. Try to dig into your right heel, please. Okay? So we're not just working on flexibility, we're working on strength as well. The next in breath. Okay. Come back up, please. Very good. Okay. So we try to open the chest facing the screen at this point. Work on reaching for your left heel with your left hand. Okay. Maybe you can just grab onto your hamstrings there. Maybe the calf will do. If you can reach for your heel, go for it. Alright? Once you're able to grab any part of your left leg there, stretch your right arm up and over, please. C-shape that spine. Go for it. Reach for the back bone. And push your left hand there so you don't sink or collapse the left shoulder. Slowly release everything back to the center. Release both hands. Walk your hands all the way to the left, please. Fully stretching the right leg along the way. Feet with the foot so that the toes are pointing in. Right heel is out. Then bring the left foot behind your left knee. So make some adjustments there. Release your toes. Inhale. As you exhale, push back. Sit on your left heel as you stretch the right leg. Try to place the outer blade of the right foot down. Notice how that feels in your inner leg as you activate the right foot. In, reach forward. X, push back. Inhale. Exhale. In, exhale. Last one, in. Exhale, left arm threads under, please. Release your left shoulder down, left cheek down as well. Bring your right hand on top of your right leg. Any part of your right leg will do. If you can go further, open that chest, right arm, put this up to the sky. Or maybe wrap your right arm around. Reach for your left inner thigh. Go for that option as well. Slowly release. Bring your right hand close to your face. Push the floor, please. Unthread your left arm. Walk all the way to the left. Bring your left foot inside. You're now facing the left side of your mat. Right knee comes in. You can make some adjustments. The knees are behind the hips. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your elbows. Lower everything down to your mats. Release your toes. Adjust the hands. Bring your hands close to your ribcage, please. Breathe in. Push with your hands. Chest moves forward. Exhale. Chest lowers down. Inhale. All the way up. All the way back down. Last one, in. If you can fully stretch your arms, if this is accessible, otherwise you can always bend the elbows. Push back. Child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Come forward to your tabletop. Press your hands down there. Do the other side later on. Lift your knees and hips. Come up to your downward facing dog. deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Bend your knees to the front. And just slowly walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Stack your hips above your knees. Hands to shins maybe. Inhale. As you exhale, forward. Do it again. In. Exhale. One more in. Exhale. Bend the knees here. Slowly come up. Take time. Once you're up, reach your arms forward and up. Hands in your heart space. Release your hands behind. Interlace, squeeze the fingers. Stretch your arms away. Chest puffs. As you exhale, inch from the hips. Forward bend. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the chest or move the chest forward. Exhale. Let your chest drape over your thighs. Release the bind. Hands down to the floor. Step back, please. Downward facing dog. From your down dog, shift your weight forward to your high plank. You can drop the knees here, otherwise you can go for your full chaturanga. Build strength. Maybe build some heat. Up dog. Knees down. Push back. Child's pose. Bring your elbows, please, close to your knees. Forearms parallel to each other. As you breathe in, chest moves forward. As you breathe out, tuck your chin to your chest, along the spine. Inhale again. Exhale. And just repeat the process of inhaling and exhaling and moving your chest forward and back. Moving the spine, an extension and a flexion of the same. Good. Okay. Walk your hands close to your knees. Push your hands away from you. Stand on your knees at this point. Tuck the toes under, please. Remember, knees, hips are apart, knees under your hips. Okay. If you have support there, just like what I have with me here, you can use that as support to step your left foot forward. Alright? Otherwise, just do whatever you can so that you can move or step your foot forward. Okay? Make some adjustments maybe. Go wide if you have. Alright? Place your hands on top of your left knee and do some pulses. Notice how that feels in your hip flexors as you give your hip flexors a bit of a stretch as you go move, as you push your hips down and forward. Alright, stay here. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, push with your hands. Move your chest away from the center piece. Lift your chest up and you gaze up to the ceiling. Slowly go back to the center. Hands down, please. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Remember, adjust the left foot. So activate the left leg by digging into your left heel, please. The foot is active there. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Breathing in and out. Last one. Exhale. Remember, you can walk your hands a bit more forward. Otherwise, just stay. You want the spine to be neutral here or lengthened than usual. You don't want to round the spine at this point. So it doesn't matter whether you're able to bring your chest down, as long as you move your chest forward, okay? Slowly exiting the shape by bending the left knee. Slowly come up. So we let our chest face the screen just a little bit. Right arm, which is back. Place your right hand against your thighs, or rather your hamstrings, or maybe your calf. If you can reach for your heel, go for it. Alright? Once you feel stable enough, stretch your left arm forward over the palm. C-shape that spine is. Relax the right shoulder. Go deeper into your hip flexor stretch. And slowly release everything back to the center, hands down. Walk all the way to the right. As you do that, begin to stretch the left leg. People the toes of the heel. Bring your right foot behind your left, or rather right foot behind your right knee. Inhale there, release your toes. As you exhale, push back down, fully stretching your arms, hips to heel. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Breathing in, out. Move forward, move back. Last one, in. As you exhale, maybe thread your right arm under, right shoulder down. Then walk your left hand. Follow your left, place your hand against your left leg. Maybe stretching your left arm up to the sky, or maybe you wrap. So choose what works for you tonight. Let's slowly release. Come back up, please. Walk all the way to the right. We're facing the right side of your mat once again. Adjust. Left knee lowers down. Maybe adjust by bringing the knees behind the hips. Lean forward. Bring your elbows close to your rib cage. Release everything down. Your toes as well. Roll the shoulders up and back. Maybe cobra, maybe. Chest lowers down as you exhale. Breathing in. Work on squeezing the shoulder blades there as well as the elbows. Release. Inhale. If you come up, you feel much stronger now, much more confident. Exhale. Push back the child's. In. Breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Next one. Okay, look forward once again. Bring your elbows closer to you at this point. Just like what we did earlier. Move your chest forward one more time. Exhale. Now this one. Just repeat the process of moving forward and back. Using your breath as a gauge. If there is any difference at all with how you move at this point compared to how you started the practice earlier. Okay. Slowly lift your hips. Walk your hands forward, up your toes, down, face up. Bend your knees to the front, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Then release here. Press your feet down. Slowly come up. Put your arms forward and up. Hands to your heart. Hands by your sides. In. You release your hands behind. Stretch everything away from the center. As you press your feet down, hinge from the hips. Stabilize yourselves there. Inhale, chest moves forward once again. Exhale, forward. One more time. In. And exhale. Last one. In. And exhale. Gently release the bind. Bend the knees here. Step back. Plank. Okay. Drop your knees if you have to. Otherwise, lean forward. Chaturanga. Up dog. Knees down. Push back. Expose. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. Walk your hands please close to your knees. Release your hips down. We'll begin to stretch your legs forward. Alternately point and flex your foot there. Bend the knees. Lie on your backs. Hug your knees to your chest. Massage the backs there. Back to the center, release your left foot down first. Keep hugging your right knee in. Support your right leg as you extend your right leg up to the sky. Point your toes, please. Okay, moving from your knee joint there. Bring your right heel to your bum as far as you can. Away from the bum once again. So bend. Stretch. And stretch. Last one. Hold it here. Try to activate the foot by pointing the toes up to the sky. If this is too much, you can always micro bend right just a little bit, okay? But try. Work on strengthening your quads, strengthening your hamstrings there, activating the foot. Okay? Inhale. As you exhale, curl up, lift your shoulders off the mat, both arms reach forwards. Okay? So you're framing the leg in between your arms. Maybe you can stretch the left leg as well. And let's do pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't collapse the leg. 6, 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Run your knees back to your chest. Allow yourself to recover there first. Easy. And you breathe in and out. So we repeat the process. Right foot at this point lowers down. Hugging your left knee in. Support the left leg as you stretch the left leg, or rather the left foot, up. Take a point of toes, please. We bend the left knee. We extend the left leg. Bend. We stretch. and stretch. Last one, we bend, stretch, hold it there, inhale, lengthen, exhale, curl up, release your hands forward please. So you're reaching for the back wall of your fingers. You're not just, stretching your arms for the sake of stretching. You want to reach something there. And begin to extend the right leg as well. Now let's pause away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, please. Hug your knees back to the chest. Massage the spine. Either there. Maybe you can bring your knees around. When you're opening your hips there. And reverse. Release your feet back down. Feet and knees parallel to each other, please. Grab or reach for your heels there. That's your distance, more or less. If you can't reach for your heels, that means your heels are too far away. So arms by your side. Please slightly tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Activate your feet. Activate your quads, please. As you breathe in, begin to thrust the hips up to the ceiling. So we're not getting that lift from the back. We're getting that lift from your glutes, from your feet, from your quads, please. Okay. Exhale, hips lower down. Press the feet down. Cross your hips up. Exhale. In. X. In. X. Last one in. Maybe you can walk your hands underneath. Try to squeeze the shoulder blades as much as you can. Notice once you do that, when you press your knuckles down, you have further lift. And then as you dig your heels there, you can bring your chest closer to your chin. Resist the idea of bringing your chin close to your chest. Your chin moves away from your chest. So you can breathe in and out, upward exhale. Even if you're here, in the back. Gently release the bind. Lower your hips back down. Just let your knees fall against each other. Deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. In. And inhale. One more attempt, please. Reset to your bridge pose. Adjust maybe the feet, the hands, the legs, the hips. Okay? Once you're ready, inhale, press the feet down, have that lift. Exhale. Reach up as you breathe in. Lower it down as you breathe out. You work on stretching or strengthening the quads, engaging the quads so that you have enough lift. Exhale, slow it down. In. Exhale. One more. Lift. Place your hands underneath. Tie those arms under. Press your heels down, please. Move your chest to your chin away from the chest. And you can also work on your calves by pressing against your toes, lifting the heels along the way. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully you felt that. 1. Knees kiss each other once again. Allow your backs to expand. Last breath here. Okay, reset. Right knee. Bring it close to your chest. Now open your hips there. Then placing the foot against the left knee. Figure 4. Okay? Try to move your right knee away from the center. Now as you're there, curl up. Right arm threads under. Reaching for your left shin. The left hand follows. You wrap both hands around. Inhale. As you exhale, try to pull your foot, your knee closer to you as you bring your face closer to the front. Release. Left foot down. Cross your right leg over your left. Move your hips to the right. And try to bring both knees down to the floor. Left side. If you can wrap, go for it. Otherwise, stay. Stretch your right arm out to the side. Gaze over that direction, please. And make sure both shoulders are pressed back. Release everything back to the center. Unwind the legs. Then right leg stretch first. Release. Okay? On your knees, back to your chest. Maybe like a pendulum there, swing forward and back. Come up to see the piece. And swing your legs. All to the left. So we're now facing the left side of your mats. Knees back to your chest, please. Right foot lowers down. Now open. Support your foot as you place that foot against your right knee. Okay? And like what we did. Normally the left knee will cave in. Slowly and gently push it away from you. Creating a figure 4 there. As you're there, inhale. As you exhale, curl up, left arm threads under, wrap. Okay? Deep breath in. As you breathe out again, squeeze everything tight. Try to flex the foot, please. Okay? Everything remains active. Maybe not 100% active, because we're slowly winding down the practice, but you know, release. Bring your left leg over your right or left knee. Move your hips to the left, and then as you exhale, slowly bring both knees down to the floor. Maybe you can do a wrap or not, your choice. half T with your left arm there. Go for that twist, spine twist. Backward center, please. Release. Okay, hug your knees once again. Back to your chest. Rock forward and back. You can use momentum. Okay, let's face the screen at this point. Let's go for your Baddha Konasana. Bend your knees, please. Diamond shape. Bring the soles of the feet close to each other. Wrap your hands around the feet area. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Hug your elbows in. Chest moves forward. And again, in. Exhale. So repeat the process. Trying to find a way to navigate the shape. Last one. Inhale. As you exhale, fold. Some of us can actually bring our elbows inside, pressing your elbows against your inner thighs, so that you can further open your knees there, further open the hips. Try to move your chest forward. And open the feet, the pages of the book, using your thumbs, okay, to breeze through the pages. Inhale, chest lifts. As you exhale, release. Stretch both legs out to the sides, just like how we started the practice earlier. Try to use the length of your mat stick. And again, point, flex, point, flex. Actually, both are flexion, okay? It's just a different type of flexion. Try to point your toes there. Stay still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Maybe lift your heels there as you engage the quads. Just a small distance between the mat and your heel. You're able to do that as you activate your quads and your hamstrings. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay? Pressure the arms out. Hands in front of you, please. Inhale. As you exhale, just walk your hands forward. Release your elbows wherever they feel good. Okay? Whichever part that would make your forward fold much more sustainable and safe. Alright? Maybe you can walk your hands a bit more forward. Maybe you need to pull back just for tonight, because that is what your body needs at this point. That is also okay. Now notice if you're rounding the back, again you want to move your chest forward. Notice the legs, okay? We're not supposed to collapse the legs. Dig into your heels. Maybe 50% of your energy there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest moves away from the mat or the floor. Right hand, threads under. Just grab your left thigh there. Left arm just up to the sky. As you exhale, the side stretch. You don't have to grab the foot. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale. One more. Just gaze down or maybe gaze up. Move your chest to face the right leg. Forward fold. Then grab the foot if that is accessible. Okay? Notice the left leg. You don't want the left leg to collapse. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, come back to the center. Okay? Other side. Just place your left hand, please, wherever it feels good for you at this point in your practice. Right arm is high from the length. Exhale. Side stretch. Come back to the midline. C shape. Last one. This one's actually harder for me on the side because of my shoulders still. But you know, do whatever you can. Do when it meets you where you're at. Maybe get over the chest a bit more. Even if it's hard. And try to move your chest to face the left leg. Forward fold. Grab. One up. Inhale, just lifts. Exhale. Release. Okay, bend the knees again. Support with your hands, please. Remember your windshield wiper. Press both hands down there. Inhale as you exhale. Once again, knees down. Right side. Inhale. Exhale. Reach up along with the chest. Reach down. In. Yes. Last one. Remember your options. Stay here or maybe. Maybe you feel much more open now. All the way back to the center, please. So you want to bring your left knee down. Your foot is pressing against the right to go deeper. You're gonna keep opening. Release. Bring your left leg at this point in front of your right. We'll just stay here for a few more breaths. Okay, before we even lie down on our backs and come into your Shavasana. So invite stillness once again. Your own bodies at this point. Try to check in with your breath. Once again, where you are and how you're feeling. Try to notice if there is any difference at all from the time you started the practice up to this point in the practice. Hopefully there is something that is good, something that you can bring with you once we're done with the practice. Now once you're ready to release your backs against your mats, take some time to release the shape, the seated shape that is, and just begin to lie down on your backs. Any side will do. Once you're down there, relax those shoulders. Try to open your palms, your arms away from the midline, from your trunk, and slowly stretch your legs forward. Let your feet dangle out to the sides. Make some final adjustments here and there so that you can fully immerse yourselves into the most important pose of all, your Shavasana. Okay? I'll come back to you once we're done with the practice. Ever so gently, come back to your respective bodies and the spaces around you. Try to gently move your bodies through your fingers, through your toes, your hands, your feet. And whenever you're ready, try to bring your legs together, please. Point your toes forward and reach your arms over your head. Give yourselves a full body stretch. As you exhale, bring your knees back to your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Massage, massage. Then lie down on your side, please. Come down to your fetal pose. Right side preferably. Then push with your hand, please. Left hand presses back down. And come up to a seated shape. Okay. Bring your hands to your heart space. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your hands tonight. Thank you for your time, your energy, your presence. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thanks Darren for being here. I think si Miss Jem left already. Maybe she has a meeting or something. But anyway, see you again, hopefully, next Thursday. Alright? Bye-bye.